My name is Xavier and Maurilla, and I will explain how Anglo-Saxons take over Britain. The Romans were living in Britain and defend Britain for 400 years. In 410 and 10 AD, Romans left Britain and Anglo-Saxons invaded Britain. Most of Germanic tribes were looking for somewhere to live because of adverse weather conditions and floods, so they couldn't do agriculture. So the Anglo-Saxons chose Britain as their new home. The Anglo-Saxons started to invade Britain. First, Anglo-Saxons sent Scot Picts to the north, then they sent Britons to the west coast of Britain. They established 5 main kingdoms and they called this land England.
My name is Faramida, and I want to tell you there are two important phenomena. The first in the Third Roman invasion, when Ethelbert, the king of Kent, one of 7 central empires in Anglo-Saxon era, was the first English king that converted to Christianity, and the second is when the invasion by Norman Scandinavian in the year 878 AD Domini, Alfred, the king of Wessex, defeated the Danish leader and convert him to Christianity.
I'm Aulia.
Long Poems. Exeter Book is a 10th century book which is an anthology of Anglo-Saxon poetry.
The name of the hero of the long anonymous poem is Beowulf, which is the main heroic text. Beowulf is the first hero in English literature, the man who can win battles and give safety to his people over a long period of time. The poem of Beowulf has a sad ending, but the poem is a statement of heroic values, and Beowulf dies a hero. The Wanderer and the Severer are elegiac poems.
My name is Felia Nevitasari. I will explain the Battle of Maldon. The Battle of Maldon is an Old English poem based on the actual Battle of Maldon that took place in 1991 AD near Maldon in Essex, England by the river Backwater. The battle took place between the Vikings led by either Olaf the Gigi Pheasant or Seven Fagbird and the Anglo-Saxons led by Earl Britnut. Beowulf. Important facts. Beowulf is a heroic epic poem written by an unknown author in English. Beowulf is the longest written surviving Anglo-Saxon poem. The Battle of Maldon and Beowulf, the two poems, one a traditional epic and one with epic qualities, exemplify the central elements of loyalty and willingness to sacrifice oneself for the greater good, and these attributes so prefaces that they become the lifeblood of two poems with very different origin. Prose. English prose was preceded by the legal code of King Ethelbert of Kent, written within a few years of the arrival in England of Santo Augustine Canterbury.
Prose in Anglo-Saxon period. This is a list of poets who existed in Anglo-Saxon period. There are Aldhelm, Bede, Alcuin, Alfred the Great, and Alfred, which related to one another.
So in 1066, the Normans led by William the Conqueror attacked and defeated the Britons at the Battle of Hastings. The kingdom became a beacon of multicultural tolerance, and the Norman invasion caused change in the language, making it easier to be understood compared to Old English, and all of that multicultural tolerance created ties of obedience and forged a sense of loyalty.
In the language literature, many of the works of medieval literature are by unknown authors, and also most of them use up allegory. In the assimilation, the consonants were changed into softer, English became standardized, and elder alliteration and caesar are replaced.
Blank time of literary works production divided by 3 periods. The first one is 12th century, 13th century, and 14th century. The literary in Middle English requires the constant help of glossary. Literary works of that time is poetry, poem, and drama. The greatest poet of the middle period was Geoffrey Chaucer.
Robin Hood, legendary outlaw hero, of a series of English ballads, some of which date from at least as early as the 14th century. Geoffrey Chaucer, from of his work, a ballad of gentleness to merciless beauty. The Canterbury Tales, 10 the best Canterbury Tales, the Miller's Tale, the Nun's Priest Tale, the King's Knight Tale, the Merchant Tales, the River's Tale, the Wife of Bath's Tale, the Friar's Tale, Summoner's Tale, the Tale of Sir Thomas, and then the General Prologue.
Prose in the Middle English period. There was John Wycliffe, and there was a drama called Science Play, and there was deadly plague, and 100 Years' War happened.